Hello guys, welcome to my first Jsano video. Today I have something really interesting planned for. In fact, it is Redstone related. And oh yeah, if you guys didn't see this yet on Muckluck's video, this is the Gentleman's Club, very gentlemanlike. You have these pictures here of the gentleman to you know, signify that it's a gentleman's club. It's underneath the stripping Jsano. But to the point, I'm at the casino strip and I was like, we have slots, we got slots, and we got Jeopardy. I have no idea how Jeopardy gets into the casino strip, but yeah. So I was like, you know what, roulette might be interesting. Might be an interesting project to tackle. So right now I collected some supplies here. I do have a somewhat of a idea of how to build it, so let's get right into it. So first thing, gotta get my supplies. And boom. So now I have to get up here, which is the hard part. So what I was thinking for this is that a minecart would go around here, and then there would be a timer that would randomly go off, like randomly turn off the minecart tracks to stop the minecart, and whatever number that lands on, from there it's roulette rules, right? So what I have in plan was to build this out 3 blocks, 1, 2 trays. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think it was, yeah, 3 blocks out on each. And that would be all the way around. So I will get back when it is done. So now that I've done basically the outline of the roulette, it's time to move on to the numbering, I guess. So the reason for this cyan wool over here is just for the transition, because the minecart has to go from here to here. So I'm going to put an angled minecart track for that. And I'm 100% sure that the minecart will not land on the cyan and get stuck there when the minecart tracks turn off, because the minecart's just going to keep on going, and if it lands, it's going to probably land here or something like that. I don't know. In whichever direction the minecart's going, it's going to land on the next block. So what I'm doing right now is just lighting it up so mobs don't spawn and come down and kill me. And the way I'm doing the numbering for this is, let's start over here, in fact. So what I'm doing is I'm going to place a block out here. And I think it was on, I'm going to go from right, like this. So what I would do is do this, 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 just basic. It's going to be they're usually 5 blocks tall, the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this, this, and then if it's 2 numbers, so like let's say the 0, 0, I would put just another 0 on top, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5. I'm hoping that's 5. Yeah, 5 blocks up, and then I'll just put a end rod there. So that is how I'm going to do the numbers, and I'm going to do that all the way around here. I made some really customized numbering system, because I don't have exactly 36, I believe, plus the 2 zeros. So I actually have 22 plus the 2 zeros. So I took a picture of a roulette wheel and crossed out all the numbers that are above 22. And hopefully I can make this work, as in since the numbers aren't all in order, they're like random on the roulette wheel, I have to also make them random. So I guess you'll see the end product of the numbering system when I get back. Alright, welcome back. I've done the numbering system. As you can see, it's pretty random. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed just crossing out some numbers on a roulette wheel would result in uh, a good roulette wheel for 24 numbers instead of 36. So the next step, I think, would be to put a minecart track all the way around so it goes on every number, and set up the logic for the randomizer of when the minecart is going to stop. And in order to show the redstone for it, I'll hop over to my single player world. So, welcome to my single player world. It's just full of redstone ideas and stuff. See, I started figuring out how to do the numbering system, whatever. And here is the randomizer mechanism. So what this does is when you start the roulette wheel, let's say, you click a button and this redstone line would get activated. So let me just quickly set up a monostable circuit like so. And what this does is this redstone goes all the way around in a circle and activates these droppers. And then these droppers will randomize through an item, and if the sword is picked, if the sword is ejected from the dropper into the hopper, it will send a redstone signal here, which goes to a monostable circuit, which brings this redstone block down, which then this line of redstone gets unpowered, right? And pretend that this is connected to a minecart rail. And yes, so here, let me just demonstrate really quick, but I need to fix it. There's this one flaw with it, is that it will continuously alternate between this block going down here and up here because there's no way of stopping the line from entering here. So what I'm going to do is when this signal gets triggered, or when this gets triggered, I'm hoping this works. Hold on. No, it does not. That's a pretty cool way of doing it. No, it doesn't work like that. Dang. How about this? Work like this? Nope. Whoa. How am I supposed to do this now? What I could do is when it grabs it. You know what? I'll get back when I figure this out. Alright, so welcome back on the Jsano. After tampering with the previous circuits, I've come up with a different circuit. In fact, it is done. And I guess I'll walk through on how it works. Exactly all this redstone that you see here. Let's start from the top, I guess. If I walk over here. And as you can see, I've revamped the numbering system, so it's no longer those big numbers, it's just these banner numbers, and I gotta say, thank you for the suggestion. I don't know who exactly said it, but I think it was just collectively all the members on the server said, you should use banners, so here it is, I did it, and now it actually looks like a roulette wheel. So, the way this roulette, all this redstone stuff works for the roulette is, once you press this button, it goes down here to this gate. So what this gate does is, if once you press the button, you cannot press it, or you can press the button again, but it won't activate any more redstone, right? So you can't spam the system and break it. So once the button's pressed, it goes, this redstone line turns off, which turns on a torch over there, which dispenses a minecart and shoots it, and the minecart goes around in a circle of the roulette. So that is the easy part. This is the more complicated redstone over here, which is quite difficult to explain, but I'm hoping I can do a good job of it. So once you press the button, let me just destroy this. If I can get, is this a good way? Nope. How do I? All right. So once you press that button, this redstone signal travels down, so the button signal travels down here, goes down, goes to these two timers, these two monostable circuits. So this first one activates this piston here, which brings the block down and keeps the block there, right? This one here, this line right here, makes the randomizer, starts the randomizer, as you saw in the previous clip. This one here, before this circuit starts, brings all these these redstone blocks up so they can keep the so they can turn on the minecart rails above. See how those torches are connected to these redstone blocks. Dang it. Let me see if I can get a better viewing. So there's that redstone line, it goes to the redstone torch, and it goes to that torch, which turns on the minecart. So once all of these redstone blocks go down, that torch turns off, which then, oh, actually, you know what? That torch is off when those redstone blocks are up. So when all the redstone blocks are down, this torch turns on, which then resets all these blocks here because they go down once it gets activated, those blocks, the redstone blocks. And then this here, so that signal goes there, but this signal here pulls up this piston, this block, so that this circuit stops, and this redstone goes to that that torch, which then allows you to play or to press the button once more. So hopefully, if I demonstrate it, you'll understand it maybe slightly better. So right now, let's say I want to play a game. So I click this button. See, all those redstone blocks go up. These blocks go up, are already up, but you see that they go down. This circuit goes and around and around. This block is down, and that redstone line is off. So hopefully, it's a bit laggy, unfortunately, but that's because I'm recording. So hopefully we can see how the reset happens from this angle. So we have one more block left. Come on, you can do it. We're waiting for that one block over there to finish getting activated. Come on, activate. Activate. Wow, it's taken quite a bit of time. There we go. So it hit 3. And then, oh, stupid skeleton scared me. So it hit 3. This redstone signal turned on, which unfortunately you didn't get to see how it resets, but essentially this gets powered, this line gets powered. So once this gets powered, all these slime blocks go up. This grabs the piston, and then this resets so you can press the button again. Let me just demonstrate it one last time, or I don't know. But yeah, this is essentially the basic mechanics of the roulette. I have no idea how else to make it. If anyone else knows, please be my guest and tell me. But besides that, yeah, I'm quite pleased with the redstone setup. I really like this randomizer. Like this is probably one of my favorite things that I've come up with. Oh, that's what you. And this is what happens when you leave the minecart. Now you have two, like, just going around messing up the the game. But that's okay. It's not a big flaw. It's not a redstone flaw. It's just a mechanical flaw. So we're waiting for that. Here, maybe you can get a better angle this time. Hold on. There we go. We're waiting for that to go down. So as you see, it's off now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Will you activate for once? But this roulette was inspired by the Muckluck's Casino because I saw his slots were somewhat working, somewhat not working. So I was like, you know what? You know what slots needs? When you have slots, then you have to have roulette. So there, you see, that redstone went down all the way there, and then it pushed these blocks back up. It's really quick. I don't know how else to really say it, but yeah. So I think that is it for this episode because I don't really have anything else planned for. And I think the recording has gone on for a bit. So, you know what? I'm going to end it here. So, thank you for watching my first episode. And hopefully, I can come back and make some more redstone or explain some more redstone contraptions I've made or will make. Alright. See you in the next one.